God, please help me. So that we can exchange
That was the baby mama of Cubana chief priest. Even though he's speaking from two sides of his mouth, one side of his mouth is saying, yes, I know the lady. We did the thing. Another mouth is saying, I don't even know her. We never met. So this lady is saying that depression has set in, and they talk about her trying to unalive herself, and even with the baby, like, let it end. That part of trying to unalive herself with the baby is not clear. This lady said she had a child earlier with another dude that left. I don't know what age. And now she has another one, hoping that, maybe everything will be fine. She said she had businesses that she ran back then, but due to the hospital issue that she had, a lot of things had to go into it. She gave birth through a very difficult procedure. She said a lot of things, and that her business is no longer businessing again. And she had to put the money into, she thought she could get support, here and there. It is a sad situation. I know some people are in support of Cubana chief priest. They are against the woman. And there are people who are for the woman. You need to go to comment section on both of them, on their pages. People are for this, they are for that. But regardless of this, who are you for or who are you against? We need to take note that there is a child. And in countries where things work, and among people whose mind is sane, a child is looked at first. I know that DNA is the last, the middle, and the first when it comes to paternity dispute. Yeah, a child can look like, resemble, be like, have character, behavior, attitude, whatever, like a father, like a man, but DNA is basically the final answer. DNA done in a reputable laboratory, hospital, you know what I mean. Well, the baby looks like Cubana chief priest does not mean the baby belongs to Cubana chief priest. You know why Nigerians are even kind of like, it's because the mother of the baby looks like Cubana chief priest. You see this thing about being attracted to things that resemble you. Cubana chief priest got attracted to this lady. And let's be sincere, Cubana chief priest knows the location. I mean, night prowlers, hotel prowlers, they know the location. They know where they get their thing. They don't drive on the street to look for ladies like that anymore. Many of these younger, generation have a way about their things. I mean, the Gen Zs have a way about their things. And it's not like these things didn't exist back then. Let us be sincere. Even if you go to the Western countries, what some of these ladies do for them to gain luminosity, you can get someone, even let's say relationship. I know you can be on the street, you can be in church, supermarket, mall, wherever, and someone comes to say hi to you, and then you exchange contact. And if there is a need for you guys to meet the second time, and the third time, fourth time, like that, it happens. But this thing about the Kenya lady coming to Nigeria on vacation, that's what she said, which is basically what it is, like vacation. It doesn't matter what the intention is. It is a known and widely spread conversation in other African countries that when you come to Nigeria at a specific period, Nigerians, they like to spend money. But there are times that they spend money. There are seasons that they spend money. So if you come to Nigeria in that particular period, they are ready to kind of empty half of their bank account on anything available, as long as life is good, that kind of thing. That's what makes them feel good about themselves. So Cubana chief priest obviously had gone, because this guy is speaking from two sides of his mouth. He's saying someone that is trying to extort money from a rich man or get the attention of a rich man. Money na wata. I don't even know her. But if she said the child looks like me, then I said to her, why are you making so much? We could have talked and discussed privately. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Why do you want to discuss privately with someone that you say you don't know, and you are still saying, even if, okay, I cannot leave my... This guy is speaking from two sides of his mouth like, I don't know the girl. I don't know this lady, but I know her. And we had moments together. And no, we didn't even have anything together. You know, it's a crazy thing. Like, I don't get it. And one thing that I did not process properly is this. How is it possible? Like, how... I don't get it. How these guys, how do they run this show? Like, I don't know, is it recklessness or there is some juju that they have done on themselves that will prevent them from catching any of these diseases? Like, I don't get. Or they have like something they use in testing to know if the lady has some juju or whatever. Like, I don't get it. You meet a woman, someone that you don't know, even if you know them, how is it possible for you to judge what is happening inside of them? So you meet someone. Well, it happens anyway. It happens. But at least you must have taken time to observe. I don't know. Maybe you guys are like connected. So these guys, you met the lady today. They spoke the next day. And the third day, Bola! This guy just fired down. No protection, nothing. If you are firing a woman, you should be expecting a baby or disease. Something must happen. Either you get disease or you get a baby. Expect two of it or one of it. So, Cubana chief priest, they said that the baby will forgive you when he gets older. To an extent, the baby is looking like Cubana chief priest and also looking like the mother. So, since mother and father look the same, and the funniest of it is this: when I looked at the response of Cubana chief priest when she sent the picture of the baby, and she also sent us receipt. When I say receipt, she sent us the agreement between both of them that she should keep the baby. At first, she said remove the baby. Then later, she wanted to get rid of the baby. Then Cubana chief priest said some money, and then Cubana chief priest said, okay, keep the baby. Now the baby got born. The baby looks like Cubana chief priest. Chief priest sent a vomit emoji. That means chief priest is saying that he himself looks like a vomit. Because if you look at chief priest's face and the baby, both of them look the same. And the worst of it is chief priest is an obese, very obese, obesity. Look at his stomach, everywhere is full. And the baby has similar feature, that kind of, baby with fat face, fat body, and all of that. And Cubana chief priest sent a vomit emoji. Now, even if the child is not yours, it shows how far gone these guys are. They are far gone. They are far gone. They don't even think. They don't process anything. They act crazy. They act radical. And he knows that once that DNA thing, I'm kind of thinking, and I hope that is what it is. I'm kind of thinking that he's waiting for the dust to calm down. And he would have done this earlier. That's one thing about many men that I don't really understand. They are crazy. They behave mad. If it is finance that is making you run away, which is not a good thing. It's okay, he's broke, he doesn't have money, he can't foot the bill. But you say a man that is well-to-do, what are you afraid of? You're afraid of your wife. Your wife knows that you are a chuku. Maybe she told you, whatever you chook, make sure there is no baby, because we are not going to share this thing with anybody. This is our hustle. It's not going to be shared with one girl and one child somewhere. So take time. And during that period, Cubana chief priest took his wife on some kind of spending spree. Like, let me just use this to boost your image. And he also maybe paid or sought for some connection so that he can appear on one of these national television to start talking from two sides of his mouth. We did, analysis was done on that. You guys watch it. I saw your comment. It's like the guy, people said, this guy, you're not normal. Like, you are not a normal human being. Why would you allow this to be this loud? You know you did something, you choke. Either she kept it or not. It's her body. She can decide to keep the baby or not. You don't have the right to say, I don't want it, get rid of it. Are you normal? You're not normal. So what he should have done is to have, it's very easy. If you don't want her to stay in Nigeria, which is now based, you could have traveled to Kenya secretly, codedly. She will not even know that you're in Kenya. You go to Kenya, you will research, Google, find a reliable hospital in Kenya. Get like 2 reliable. You don't need to bring the baby there. You don't even need to let her know. Just call her and tell her, come to the hotel. She comes to the hotel. You take a swab. Is it not swab? You take a swab of the baby. You drop it in the hospital. Money now, water now. And you chill. Once the result comes and the child is your own, you swing into action. Keep mommy in a soft place, like accommodation. Pay for accommodation. If money now, water, you can even buy a small, maybe one bedroom apartment or 2, something that the child can have a room while growing up, the mother too, something small. In Kenya there, you can look for something small. She's not the one to dictate to you, I want a house in this place. Look for a good environment, a place where your child can have access to education, and then you buy a small place. You buy a small place. You say, Bonina, water now. Instead of paying rent, you buy a small place, buy it on your child's name. So that belongs to your child. But the mom can be there. If you feel low, I don't want to buy anything for the woman. Buy for the child, buy it on that child's name, and let the child stay, because anything can happen to your big stomach one day. So the child would at least have a place to sleep. Not, have something to begin life with. Like, okay, at least I have a house. Buy a 2-bedroom apartment or a self-contained, something with bathroom, something modern, not too expensive. You can do that. Because you guys shout money na water, when we know that money is not always water. You could have done something, but unfortunately, this is where we are. And social media will not forget. It will continuously roll and roll.